do it with a straight face. There, I'll get it off. Alright, well, we're back in Transport Fever 2. It's just increased my memory capacity. Yeah, this is how you increase your memory capacity. Just advice for anyone just picking up the VOD. This is how you increase your memory capacity. Just stick a micro SD card to your forehead like so. There you go. You increased your memory. Just like that. Where'd the thing go? Crap, I don't even know where I put it. Oh, there it is. It's too bad. It has to be a micro SD card. Because regular SDs, there. They do stick at first, but there is a very good chance that they will fall off. And the copy finally finished. That's good. That means it's probably not dropping frames like all balls. Like apparently it's running at 30 frames right now. USB sticks. It's tell you what. If I ever introduce you to the old, I'm just going to pull that in for a tickle because the FPS is terrible. If I ever introduce you to the old turbo stick, also the micro SD doesn't actually increase memory because it's behind a 5-inch floppy. Well, we've already done that with an 8-inch floppy. Yeah, this is my tub of memory sticks. Where is it? There. That's my tub of memory sticks. This is a 50 CD spindle. There's a lot of them in there. Cybernetic Stream? Yes. Yes, it is. What is this? This is 1 gig stick. This is... Yes, we're going to go through all of them now. Most of these are like 1 gig sticks. 1 gig stick. 4... Ooh, there's a 4 in there. Fancy. Somewhere in here is a 16. Somewhere. Even a defense promotional one. Fancy. I don't think you can get these anymore. It's literally a business card. USB stick. There's a little thing, dingle dangle here that flaps out like that. I think it's only 256 meg, this one too. I don't remember where I got this from. Next year's review, my USB stick collection. It's sustain ADF. I don't know where I got this from, and I'm pretty sure it's only 256 meg. Anyway, moving swiftly along. You watch that video? We already had the watching 40-year-old videotape stream once. That was an interesting one. One hell of a candy jar. The best candy jar of them all. From one train game to another. Yep. How you doing, Finish Ball there? Also, sorry, I didn't. Yesterday I just completely crashed out. I just couldn't do anything. Chug, chug, chug. Birdies. Running at 60 for now. I should have actually run thingy as admin. Oh, autosave. Thumbnail for the Twitch homepage is with. Oh. How bad is it? Let's see. Transport Fever 2. Ah, that's terrible. Twitch being weird? I mean, it's entirely possible it was just me being weird. You never know. There is actually a fair argument for doing this on YouTube. There really is. Alright, what are we up to in terms of stonks? Also, how dirty are these trams? Settle down. You're not terrible. Oh, yeah, right after I finished, the last time, it was either a new tram or train, I don't remember, but a new vehicle popped up. Yeah, there it is. The RE44, which is 1.16 million and 125. So it's actually fairly comparable to this thing here, or the Crocodile. 1.2, 1. Yeah, that thing's seeing tractive effort is 135, 38, 150, 138. Yeah, similar tractive effort. So it's not a bad vehicle. What also got me was 1948 to 2005. These things had a hell of a life. Hell of a life. The Swiss, they really loved their trains. I mean, even these 1921 to 71. It had a good life, but this one had a really good life. That's like 50 years, I think. Similar. Can't type. You rated them? Was Nations. Oh. Wonder I never seen Insta? Don't know. Oh. Yeah, Velda got his skull drummed. Alright, who did I miss? What did I miss? The sticks distracted you from the heist. No, that's pretty much everything important I've already caught. But yeah, so this thing pretty much can replace everything, which is nice. We still don't have better of these vehicles though. Game is it's just like the most generic response ever. Generic response that ever generic respond. Yeah, we didn't get a tram. It was a bunch of new vehicles right at the end the last time. What do you got? 3. You look like you have a lot, but you actually don't. And you're not doing anything. One of these I'm pretty sure had a lot of people waiting, or it may have settled down now. I can't see it, so I think it's settled down. It's probably fine. Oh, you know what? You know what? First job of the day is I'm going to build the branch line. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to configure. Conflobulator. These are all words, I swear. If I watched the SpaceX, I missed it actually. I did see them getting ready to do it, and then had things to do, unfortunately, so I couldn't see it. So the first thing we want is a cargo platform, because we want to bring cargo here for eventually. I say first, but actually eventually. We're going to want another track here for our other passenger platform. I don't know if you actually need a cargo Kajiga like that. Can I put the bigger one in? Can I put the even bigger one in? No. Put the slightly bigger one in there. Obliterate some houses. They didn't need those houses, did they? Launched it, landed, it was a great success, and everyone happy and went home. It was such a great success, it went up. They put on a fireworks display. That's what happened. It was such a rousing success. They put on a fireworks show. No, I need to check it out and see. Very nice, Adavos. I might not be on for Vilhelm Community if you're still doing that. So I might see. Actually, was wondering if we could see if Red Circuit's doing something. Landed and helped them, the team, get the disassembly on. Yep. Yeah, I'm wondering if we do a bit of, maybe. I want to do a community thing. That's the only catch. Last thing they got all their data and he pressed the fireworks button. Yeah. I want to swing this over to Black Rod. Although I need to get spanners over there anyway. It's tempting to do a second branch line that goes out to here too, so that way you got a cross connect to this lot. Because I was going to do a line from here that crosses that bridge and then swings up around this area. But you could do a cross connect as well. Okay, you can still do the server. Okay, that's fine. I need to find a decent host still, I think. And then we can do games every weekend. You know, maybe get a regular Factorio service going or something. In fact, Part of the reason why I held off on doing a Factorio server is like, because I can only jump on like 2 hours. It's not really enough time to do much with the game. And then, like, if you leave it run, Veldak will have built every spider of the rainbow. It'll have like 100 spiders, each one a slightly different shade of a rainbow, and they'll all be following each other. That's what happens when you give Veldak a server and lots of time. Although arguably you've already done it once. Everyone needs their own spider. Everyone needs their own team of spiders, really, don't they? Yeah, how am I going to do this? The triangles before flow controls. See, that's and Veldak. Yep. Sounds good. Just don't love it the way it's set up. I kind of prefer if it's seesawed out there. You know what? I'm going to do that. Just leave that as is. As is. Yeah, and we'll branch out of this one. So edit this, configurator, Kelvinator. We just compressulated that train. Where'd the train go? There it is. Spring! Infinite spider follow loop. I wonder what happens if you try and do that. I imagine, knowing seeding and co, they've probably already accounted for it. Let's put this back, seeing as though we're not going to do anything here now. At least not immediately. Bet it shrinks. I'm sure that they have a way of dealing with it. I'd be surprised if they didn't. You go there. I want to put that there. I want to add a depot here. And I don't want this thing bashing into that. Kind of want to, yeah, like that. Then spring a thing around here. Seems okay. What does the contours say? Contours. Oh, we're flat. We're Flatsville. Wait, that was not contours. That's contours. Apparently. Well, either way, we're still Flatsville. Wouldn't shrink if they follow Loco on a loop. I mean, that is also a possibility. Alright, let's rearrange this down a little bit, as we like to do. Straight road. One building will be destroyed in this process. 2 buildings will be destroyed in this process. Buildings, we want a passenger station. That's the wrong button. There it is. 240. 320. I'll stick with 240 for now. Now, rotate, tificate, like that. It's, and let's just go right out to there, right there. Seen those giant ant spirals? Oh yeah, I've seen a few videos of those. Apparently, where they get stuck following their own pheromone trail. Kind of funky. Oh, we could do. What does this make it? 1 million. That's expensive. These buttons. We had actual, like, I think that was already there. I think that's the one I want there. The bridge is, it's an underground bridge apparently. Yeah, that's what it should be doing. A little bit high there. Oh, blump. You know what? I'll just take it. Can join up to there. A little bit sluggish there. Hong 4 exists yet? Not yet. Oh, it works for Glacier. It just doesn't work for normal people. Right, how does that look now? Bit nicer. Except that we've got this weeble wobble with the road going on. This is probably going to make one of these town... Yeah, it's going to make the town complain. Because they lost their dirt road. Alright, let's cut them a switch. Naturally, you get the smallest of country roads. The wobbliest of country roads. I believe it wobbled out this way a little bit, and then it did a bit of that, and it does a bit of that, like that. There we go. Yeah, it's just a super high-pitched honk, honk 4. Now, the next thing I wanted to do... Buildings. Trainimus, Depimus, Oimus. Like that. Yes, there. And this will allow a train to get onto here. Like that. Then it can also, if needs be, I can put trains out here. And apparently, trains can go into the depot and service, but I've legitimately never seen that happen. But I'll give them the opportunity anyway. Maybe we will catch them doing it. There we go. Alright, let's bring out the squignals. There's my 4-way. Honk honk. That's not set to one way. Now it's set to one way. Nap time? Just remind me, I was planning to make some coffee. If you're there to prefer a nap than coffee. I mean, nap always sounds good. The problem with nap is... Jeez, train's flying. For me, the problem with nap is I always go to... Hey, it's June! I was just saying, whenever I feel like going for nap, I always... Does this ever happen to you, where you suddenly become super awake? When you go for a nap. How you doing? Welcome, everyone. We're doing some Factorio. Very nice. We're just doing some Transport Fever 2 at the minute, and it is certainly having a bad time. Have sleeping problems in general. I can relate to those. I feel that. Like, I was supposed to be taking a early night last night, and I still, like, I was... just couldn't do anything at 8 o'clock. Even at 7:30. Hey, we have a new tram. No sleep, no problem. I still didn't get to sleep until like midnight. Thank you for that raid there, Dune. Really appreciate that. Welcome on, everyone. How'd your stream go? Sorry, I was a little delayed there. Getting, welcoming you in. I just really had to ramble there. Yeah. We're doing, as I say, we're doing a little bit of a Transport Fever 2. We're building our big stonks empire. Where's that? There's that train. Play the original list. How's the upgrade? Well, I'm enjoying this. I never actually played the original, but this one I am definitely enjoying. Probably way more than it needs, but I'll take it. Line 2. Way with ye. Zoom. I can see why the Swiss hung on to this train for so long. It's a cute one, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how much of an upgrade this game is. From what I always heard, I mean, having said that, I always stayed away from the original because I always heard that it was really locked into how the industries worked. Like, you had to do the full supply chain before you get anywhere. And this one isn't so strict on that, which is something I like. It isn't all just setting up passenger lines, even though that's almost exclusively what I'm doing right now. Doesn't have issues with heating, cooling. It looks cute. Knowing how to do train signals from factory really helped with this game. Is that still true? The train signals in this are actually, arguably, if anything, a lot better. It doesn't use the super simple Factorio system. I mean, it does use them, but like if you're missing a signal, trains will still share the same block because they're smart enough to say that they won't run into each other. That really helps figure things out a lot nicer. Let's square up a little bit more of this while we're at it. Oh dear, town is attempting to build roads. Oh, thank you, town. Yeah, so if I got an example, like if I didn't have this signal here, in fact this entire depot, I could delete all of these signals, and if a train pulls off into the depot, it'll only block the trains while the train's pulling away. The signals still help with it, but it's not necessary. Like the trains can figure it all out on their own, it's actually pretty cool. Spanners. Spanner trains. Ah, yes. Anyway, I need some trams over in Blackrod. Also, I need to name this line. The game definitely has some issues with performance with late game. I'm certainly feeling it now. Like, it's chugging. Solo the highest like a boss. River transportation, do you have to build really tall bridges? I believe so, but I haven't done much with the river transport. I did run into that issue where I've had to raise bridges before. Like this road bridge is about as high as it needs to be, but it's an auto-generated one. Like this, I believe if I needed to run something under there, I'd have to raise that. I think the game does actually tell, like it gives you an indication there, like with this colorization there. If I press, I think it's M and N, arcs it, yeah, like that. So it builds a perfect arc. Yeah, so now it's green under there, so it should be safe for ships to go under. Yeah, M and... now it's a subway. What happens if I do that? Suppose, if I do it big enough, it's actually tunnel. Tries to tunnel. Suppose. So in theory it should be... This is a complete tangent of what I was originally trying to do, but yeah, in theory, should be able to tunnel underneath. Whoops, wrong way. Should be able to... Yay, you can tunnel under... There you go. Tunneled underneath the river. I like that. Yeah, so you can tunnel. Just need a long enough section of track to do it, and 3 million stonks to do it. Much coin, much tunnel to make much tunnel. If you're talking Dogecoin speak. Also, yeah, Dogecoin, the clicker game. The clicker idle game does exist too. Holy crap, that's a lot of vehicles. Boats. Rail bus. We'll have a look at that. These are the vehicles that I want. Yeah, much stonks, much wow. So much wow. Like, it's just off his chops with so much wow. It's just so much stonk. Is this a tram depot? It's a tram depot. So it's Plonk tram depot right about near... Why did I close that? A jeep stop right there to pick up passengers. This is going to get worse before it gets better. So I was originally going to zigzag, but that's not ideal. I think I'll go this way instead. So you go there, you go about there, you go there, there, in fact, go there, there, then there, then there, oop, bump, Calamity, Calamity. Super close together, but it's probably fine, probably. Buy some vehicles, 21, 26. What do you to run? 52,000 versus 69. It's cheaper to run. Wow. Who was this? Articulate vehicle two-wheel drive. It doesn't say what country. Some country was really holding on to these things. I mean, these only last till 1970 and these only 1950. But these things had a good life. Let's do 3 for now. New line. Always start with a station because reasons. Ding dong. It probably doesn't have ramming tracks. I do kind of like the ding dong sound that it makes. Ding dong. Streets. Ram track. Goes. It's angry at me, of course. Donk, donk. Splonk. Yeah, it's unfortunately this save is getting to the point where it's super chuggy. Which is potentially a problem. Alright, that'll start getting all the people into here. Now, where are our destinations? Ashton under line. That's way over there. So people are actually going to do that. Alright. Condition of multiple vehicles is very poor. Now that we have a new tram... thanks for the may have to play it. Yeah, so... I got this when it was... I think I got this when it... No, I didn't get this when it was on sale, but I reckon get it on when it's on sale. I think I bought this like 2 weeks before it went on sale. It's kind of an oopsie daisy. Ed. You... Look how beat up and grimy it is. Just send that thing into a car wash, damn. Alright, all of you lots. You have to play it, but once you play, see you in a week. Yeah, that's certainly how it went for me. I didn't expect to get into it as much as I did. I actually avoided this game for the longest time. People are waiting at 18. Oh, and there's about to be a whole lot more. Might need to add another tram. These people are surprisingly patient with my transport system. I run a very lean, very how do we call it? Lean operation, tight operation. Like if it doesn't make me money, I don't do it. Kind of operation. It's like real life. So much like real life. Let's make vehicle. Let's duplicate here. Bad, bad, bad. Where are you at there? Not a big money maker, this one. think we'll replace them all. With horse and buggy? Yeah, I started this all the way back in the earliest time, 1850. Alrighty. Bad condition. Yeah, I had so there's this thing down here called which is the date speeds, and I don't know if this was in the first one, but it lets you modify how quickly the date advances. And I had it running at 1/4 for quite a while. I want the train, man. Cool. What are you? You're one of those. 1.2 for 145. Top 120 really. 125. 0.1, 1.2 to 1.1, 138 to 138. I don't know if I want to change it. Alright, who's the oldest train? 44 years! This train is... This thing has seen some action. I think it's time for an upgrade. On both of them, really. Tank car. Get a nice new tank car on it. So we could do the crocodile. Wait, what was the top speed on these? 120. Okay, so it's going to max out the line speed. Our 1650 kilowatt tractive F at 150. 2300 196, so 1.4. It's a bit expensive. It's a very expensive one. Then there's this thing. Lots of power on that one. Whereas this one's 138 1850. What was the power on this? Nothing. So either way, it's an upgrade. 1.1 versus 1. 1650, 18, to 138, 150. Yeah, let's do this one. It's not meant to be a super fast line anyway. Alright, we're going to... Whoops. One too many. 225 capacity. What's your current capacity? 234, so it's losing a little bit of capacity. But at least goes faster. Now it's like this one. It's like his brother, and I like how the thing is showing double yellow even though it's red. Ah, very nice. This game is visually really nice. Like, you can set up some really nice views on this, which is really cool. I think the thing that I always say, the thing that really sold me with the game, if anything, was the customization of the stations. It's really nice that you can do that. I think that was the thing that really tipped me over the edge with it, because it means you can do all kinds of really interesting track work and combinations. Alright, how much are you making? 4 million. 4 million. This thing's fully backed. $4 million. Let's have a look at the line monies. That train's not making money. Not surprising. Our main passenger line's doing the work. We need to finish the other line. Need to finish the other line and get that going. Wait, you still on? You're still actually on ancient trucks. I somehow missed those. 11, 13, there we are. Oh no, they're already... why are you complaining? How dare you complain? Not allowed. It's not allowed. I'm pretty sure it's here that it's having problems with. I can't actually extend that, so I might as well get rid of that track. I was going to connect up another oil well, which is round here, but because this thing's already fully backed, it's not going to do any good. Turn around, please. Mr. Accordion train. Away with ye. There's the other one. Right, how are we looking over here? Are we starting to take passengers? We are. I think it's starting to kick in. So this place is starting to get really big too. I might need to expand the tram network just to get a bit more coverage. Like, this place is huge. It's you can see I built the tram network on the outskirts of it, and now there's like several intersections. Several whole intersections of extra stuff now. Okay. So, thing I want to do, start expanding this. Let's stretch this out to here. Got like a main street for the station. Might even plug that in while I'm at it. Join that up. And join that up. Let's just invest a little bit in growing the town. Getting it up to standard. So... Oop, that's the wrong one. I want 2 tracks. I keep pressing the up-down now. More vehicles. Time for the heist. Heist, you say? Time for Veldak to get in and get his skull drummed. How am I going to plug that one in? Heading off to bed. Alright, have a good one. Have a good rest. Thank you very much again for that raid. Yeah, aeroplanes. Yeah, I'm stuck in thought at the minute. Trying to... So that's gonna... Oh, it's gonna hit the mountain. Can I curve it around there? Go through? Somehow? How high can my pitch of my voice go? Oh, gee, brew! Makes jazz brew! Too much slope. Not with that attitude. Never go far with that attitude. I also realise now... Boy, houses. Had a bad day. I did 2 platforms, but I actually only want 1, because I want to do my 4-track thing. We'll plop you there. Like so. There to there. It's begun. What do we got? You played Human Shield for Veldak. Bam. Plug you in. Runeham on Sea High Bridge. think we had the discussion about the lack of sea around this place, which is on sea previously. Doesn't look like it's neither on sea or on a bridge. They're really grasping at straws there. Let's add another layer to that. I think I'm a little bit short. Yeah, I'm a little bit short. Right, I'll just plug it all the way in. Oh, it snapped anyway. It snapped into place. Alright, track. Trackety track. Terminus station. And we'll park it about there. That way buildings can build up beside the station. Like that. Now we're going to go through the arduous task of modifying all these stations and setting them up. Fortunately, this one starts out like being pretty easy, because it's just a matter of adding tracks. And like this one, it's only have to add one track and platform. So we'll add a cargo platform. Inevitable cargo. I am actually keen to try out that mod which adds makes all the towns demand all the cargo. That sounds pretty cool. A big cargo building. Just give you a little one. Ooh, leak my trains. Is that a good idea? Some of my trains are like, well, in one case they were 40 or 50, what were they, 70 years old, 50 years old, something? They were old trains. Might get tetanus from it. One way to get, yeah, it's one way to get your iron supplement. It's a great idea. It's a fabulous idea, it is. I mean, how else am I going to get the trains clean on the cheap? There we go. One, you got cargo. Where are you? There. Just imagine, when Colonel was here before last time, you know, someone could be setting up all the trams right now if this was multiplayer. Someone could be setting up the trams in the towns while I'm doing this, and by the time I get it done, every single town would have all of the local tram stops built up. If anything, I should probably build up the trams now, then do the stations and all the plugging in, because then it'll take to the next level of infrastructure faster. So I think I'll do that. Take my own advice. Instead, you know what? I'm gonna be a jerk and say screw my own advice. I don't know why. It just sounds like a funny thing to do. And I just want to say it. Oh, thanks, town. Really appreciate it. I will build it. Because in reality, I'm really just rambling on like an idiot. Up, down, up, down. Or up, down, and around. Okay. This way it is. Meow. As always, we want tram track, because the trams don't work very well without tram track. And that. You vehicles, 1, 2, 3. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Away with ye. Right, that'll start doing its thing. Let's do it to this one next. I really want to get that down as a sound. That was amazing. Oh, thank you, town. Almost. Almost built the road that I want. Tell you what. If I do that, will you build the rest? Please. Please, expand those, please. No, you want to. Believe in you. You have the power. Okay, you don't have the power. I mean, demolishing this building will probably help it to grow. Seems to give it a want to grow. Round, round, round. Same again. Or that. That. Yeah, horizontal. Is the way to go. I reckon there. And there. One there, and one there. One there. Maybe one there. Just for luck. Just for luck. We'll pop our tram depot somewhere in here. Probably there will do. Now let's put our tracks in so the trams can actually run. Trams don't run very well, as always, without tracks. We've learned this when we tore up the tracks out from underneath the tram. Give this one 4. I'm gonna have to name all these lines still. 1, 2, away with ye. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seems to be a good number. Seems to be a number that I always end up having. What's... Okay. Okay. Sure. Layout on wharf. I'm going to assume this... I'm not sure what a... Admittedly, I'm not 100% sure what a wharf is, but I'm going to assume this town is actually on a wharf. Probably isn't, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt on this one. Assume that they're actually not lying about what their town is all about. Streets. Let's just pre-grow you a little bit so we can get a nice grid. One. Oh, thanks, town. Can I just... Yeah. I won't do that. 1. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. One up there. That'll do it. Almost. We actually, once again, we need the tram tracks. I wish the game would just know where I want the tram tracks and build them for me automatically. I'm so lazy. Let's give you 3. 2 line. 1, 2, dong. Oh, it's angry. Game. Said there, then there, then there. Wish this game would just play itself. I know, right? Oh, what's that? Well, I mean, it's a train, I know that much. Mercedes-Benz does 70. Typical Mercedes driver. Oh, it's missing track there, that's why. It was probably when... I'm pretty sure I clicked that and it just didn't take. Alright, let's rename these. Oh, you gotta make me type all that ponyton? Yes. Pax. Burn. Am. Lying about on C? Yeah. That way everyone knows the truth. They're a pack of liars. Yeah. 3 is Pax Malbar Org. Must be Dutch. Alright, what other lines are not named? You. Ah. Ilford of all things. Pax. Ilford. Fourth. There's Ilforth now. I wonder if I can. Hey! Ilforth. There we go. Oh dear. There was still one more. I believe, yeah, that one. Where are you? First. Ah, black rod. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, one more town, and then we plug in the trains. Makes sense that when you build stations, it converts the road segments automatically. It should just know, shouldn't it? Somehow, the game should just know, even though knowing your intent is, it's like the most. I suppose that's kind of a thing, but yeah, it's kind of like the impossibility of AI. Swoop, and swoop. Swoop, and swoop. Swoop is a technical term. How these trams are gonna work. Swoop is the road that is gonna go down. It's actually called Swoop Street. Not to be confused with a Sneezo Way. Keeps one of my vehicles keep getting in really poor condition. Hey, it's Drop Bear. How you doing? Hi. Alright, that's gonna nope. How you doing? A sneeze, father of a chew. Oh, Gesundheit. I heard I had the best emotes? I sure do. They are the best koala emotes on Twitch. These were this was independently verified to be true. 100%. We actually had them independently verified. Veldek verified that spearheaded this. He took full responsibility for independently verifying that they were the best on Twitch. Drop there with the prime. I think I got away with that one. Didn't I, Veldek? Thank you very much for that. Chase of Love and Hype and Honk and Snugs as well for Drop Bear throwing down that prime. We even have the one off and one job as well. And for no reason at all, we also have a bunch of honk sounds. And a hink. See, now you can go full Australian, and then when everyone makes a mistake, you can go, oh, mate, one job. One job, mate. Train depots don't make great tram depots. I don't know if you're aware of this, but that's also a thing. Ah, it's time for Veldek to get his head drummed again. Alright. Trams are always good. I mean, tram lines don't work too well without trams, turns out. Alright. Back run's done. Let's name it as well. Naming it is always good. Packs. Mac lists. Field. Very good. That's my spinning sound effects. Subways and no. It's like, why isn't it clicking anymore? Because it's trying to block the whole station. Maru's here. Hello. Yeah. You can check your points with exclamation mark points. Could change that command at some point. Trouble is, it requires me to actually do things. I like doing things. Doing things is hard. Yay! Alright, is that all? I think that's all of them ready to go. Yep. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. People can't get the point, we'll change the point command. Dear. How did Valdek beat the odds? He has a 90% loss chance. M? It's hilarious. He has a 95% chance to win, but you actually see he definitely doesn't actually have a 95% chance to win. Like, I actually set the probability for mods to 90% or 95%, and it's just it's never been anywhere close to 90% win rate. It's hilarious. The RNG on the bot is so bad. Boop. Is that boop? It was not boop. That's boop. Not this again. I managed to stay off the game last time. I'm sure you can take another dose. You know you're gonna play it. I kinda will. Sounds like XCOM. It must use the same probability that XCOM uses. It must be the case. Oh, I'm making the game angry because it doesn't want to plug things in. There we go. Or manages to dodge that somehow. It's quite the cutting it's got there. I mean, I'll take it. Oh dear. You almost don't need the crossing there. You might as well just use it as a jump and jump over the trains. Slightly concerned about that there, though. You know what? On those grounds, I'll take it. I mean, we've got 2.6 billion stonks right now, so I think we can afford it. Your bug save performance with update much better. Apparently, this game is meant to have some pretty hefty performance improvements, but I'm not seeing much of a change. CPU still gets angry when I try and lay long track. Like I can hear it really growling away. go. The tractor's going over that crossing. Have to do something about that, won't we? Give you a four track. Too much slope. Talking about. Lad. Or a slope. Your mum's a slope. There we go. Yeah, billionaire. I mean, admittedly, the save is running on easy, so it's not hard billions. But I hadn't played the game at all. I was like, you know what? I'll just take it easy, just in case, because I have misstepped in medium games before. Like, if you're not too like, if you even medium isn't that hard, but it is possible to misplay if you're not careful. Like, if you're too reckless. Like what I'm doing right now could potentially ruin a medium game. Hey, aren't you? Yeah. Because I'm spending a ton on infrastructure, which can hurt if you're not careful. Get lazy. Bring it straight in. Problem is that this is, it is spread over a fair chunk of time, but it's a huge investment into something that isn't going to pay for itself in quite a while. And so you need that initial money flow to ride it out. This game, I don't know how to reduce the noise, only if our plays something. Admittedly, I don't really pay attention to it, so it doesn't help. The whole noise factor thing. It's a lot of tunnel. A lot of tunnel. Can we swing out this way? I guess. I mean, it's all 120 still. 20, yeah. Trouble is now I've got to get over here somehow. Yeah, it ain't having any of that. How about that? Ugh. Yeah, admittedly, I haven't really been paying attention to noise and all that. I know it's a thing. Even the condition of vehicles, although multiple people have pointed out to me that to basically just ignore it. It's not a huge factor. In? I can get around that. One 20. 20. Managed to build yourself a reload and trash combo train factory. Proud of that one? Oh, nice. That one is not a trivial thing to build. Trifectory plan, not to hell with pollution. Exactly. To hell with pollution and trees. I mean, the game doesn't even really simulate local authorities that complain about you demolishing trees, so you might as well just roll with it. How much of a dip is this? I believe the answer is yes. In, goes out, goes under, goes over the lumpy road. Another tunnel, and terminates. Very good. 120, 120. Managed to build yourself a reload and trash combo train factory. Proud of that one? Oh, nice. That one is not a trivial thing to build. Now, we just need to swing this over to here. I was actually thinking of bringing it along to there and then breaking away. But we'll go. Cargo plate. I intend on adding them like this as I introduce cargo. I add them as I bring the trains in. So I'm just holding off on it just for now. I really just wanted to have this big mega bridge going. Like, the trains don't need to all come across here. I just want to, because I can. I mean, Cool of Rule does very much apply here. It would be rude not to. The Cool of Rule, the Rule of Cool. I'm playing its card. Hey, game. I think you're trying to tell me something about the trains being very poor. Ended up filling a minor blueprint with efficiency 1 modules. Doesn't help much, but it still works. Efficiency 1s are actually 3 efficiency 1s are pretty powerful. It brings the energy consumption down to its minimum. Because you can either go 3 efficiency 1s or 3 speed 3s. There's not much point putting productivity in them. Because mining productivity does the same thing, but better payoff. How tight can we go before it complains? About that. Yeah. Gonna go through the steel mill, iron factory thing. Yes, wow. The answer to that. Not making you want to play this? I'm not making you want to play this. You're free to do what you want. And if it happens to involve playing this, I mean, I can't be held responsible for that. It'd be nice to get a nice vehicle pack too. Loads unloads in one cargo package. Hey, well, were you the one that had the mods? I'm trying to remember who said it. I'm trying to remember who said it. The mod that makes all of the stations take all of the cargo. So all the towns make all the cargo. Can't won't play without. I think it sounds like the kind of mod I won't be able to play without. If I was to get it. Better or worse? Alright, we're connected. We is connected. Labelin. Yeah. Beep. Pop. Snap. Beep. Bleep. Done. Noises. The Futile Rogue with that subscribing with Prime. Thank you very much for that. Show some love and hype for the Futile Rogue. You now have access. Thank you very much, sub. Thank you very much for that sub. And that follow. Really appreciate that. You now have access to the best koala emotes on Twitch. 100% independently verified by Veldek himself personally, as well. On top of all that, just in case you ever doubt it, 100% independently verified. Why? Hang on. Oh, yeah, it's the third last one. Yeah, show some love and hype and honk in chat there. For the futile rogue. That made it more angry. Why are you angry? Oh, I know why you're angry. Because you want to be on 3. No, you don't want to be on Rain's lower terrain. I got it the wrong way round. Yeah, you want to be on 4, sorry. 4. God damn it. Why? Bad game, you should feel bad. Yeah, it should be on 4, and then this one should be on 5, like that. And then the game gets super angry, and then I give the line some signals, one-way signals even. Like that. Oh yeah, I'll link you send you the workshop link, Will, for this mod too, the signals mod. And you can have proper signals, correct signals, not those false European ones. You're on the wrong stop, that's why. Line, it's probably on the, yeah, it's on the wrong stop, that's why. I reckons I pop the signals here, it should figure itself out. Should being the operative word, not necessarily being the reality. I don't think it did figure it out. Sometimes the game can figure it out on its own, sometimes you need to give it a bit of a helping hand. Finish these signals though. What track is there till the bridge? I think I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm almost there. One more. One more? 2 more. Alright, let's out. Max food, you should be going to 1. 5 should be going to 2. 6 should be going to 2. There it goes. Nope, you're still angry. Why are you still angry? There we go. Hey, everything's happy again. Knew it was gonna happen. We all knew it was gonna happen. Inevitable. Inevitable. Alright, signals there and there. Tunnel in the tunnel. I'll do that in OpenTTD. Entrance. 1, 2. Boop and boop. Book. Oops. I put you the wrong way around. I really wish building signals wasn't so much of a pain. Be interesting to see, whoops, what the income of this line is once it's all settled down. See if it gets up as high as the other passenger line. In theory, it should. Similar. Was the benefit of that 2 to 4 section? That's so you can have trains pass through the station without interrupting the stop, or getting stopped by the train stopping. Doesn't really, admittedly, it's mostly for looks. It doesn't actually accomplish much for the most part. The trains that use it mostly get stopped by the passenger trains as they're pulling out anyway. Damn it. Another vehicle. Oh, I hope you're super cheap. I like super cheap trains. I actually haven't looked at what the other train is yet. And the new boats too. Need to have a look at those. Much signal. Much, ooh, that was lucky. Much building, much delay. God damn, this needs blueprinting. So how you doing, Destiny? How you been? I'm actually awake today. That is generally what I considered a benefit. Ooh, it's like that mining game. You know the one I'm talking about, the mining game, where you dig stuff, mine stuff, and you get gold, and then you melt the gold at the blacksmith, and then you take it to the bank. Gold Rush mining game. Gold Rush. Stonks game. Should go back to that. It's kind of a grindy game though. Kinda tedious. Be nice if it was multiplayer though. Hydroneer's got multiplayer coming, and that's a gold mining game. Maybe it might finally be worth playing. I do have it. It's just a massive ball ache of a game to— Hey, we're finally done. Finally done. Hydrogen doesn't do machines like Gold Rush. Oh yeah, there is also the Beaver game. Could do some more of that. That'll come out soon. Alright, you definitely need replacing. So what do we got these days? We've got this rail— that's right, we had that rail bus. Sold 15. And it is 191,000. It's hard to compete with that though. That is literally a bus on rails, isn't it? They did that here. That was actually a thing here in I don't know when it stopped being a thing, but it was definitely like it was legitimately like they would get old buses from 1920s, 1930s, 1940s style buses, take the road wheels off, replace them with train wheels, and just put them on train tracks, and then rail bus. Can pull more. That is true. I mean, this thing has the power of a bus. Yeah, this was the thing. Diesel electric, European licensed version. Hey, it is an American. This one is 58 to 2015. That had a good life. What are you? 145, 158, 138. A little bit worse for. I'll take it. And we'll just double up on them as well. Rail service trucks are just Ford F1 Finis, which drop down wheels. Yeah, that's pretty common all around the world these days, having convertible trucks. Yeah. How we doing? This game can be pretty at times. Up 145, nice. Over here, I think it's definitely starting to build up. How's the line look? Negative 60 million. Yeah, this one's pulling the weight though to match it. Passengers click through. That's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like it's already picking up. I mean, I imagine it would. That branch line's just not making money. They think if it does maintenance on the rail tracks in the country, they don't even know how, when, long they do it. Dunno. They might. Oh wow, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. You know what? Make that 6. Look at them standing there so orderly. I'm surprised they're not pushing and shoving. And the next one. How are you going? Go, damn it. Excellent. They actually spilled over to there. I mean, this tram line. Oh, even this town is pretty big. You duplicate that again, just to really make sure. Ooh. So much track, so much pretty. I might need to replace the trains for this passenger line too. Look at that, just crappy old signals. I can't be bothered changing. The train's looking a little sad. I'm going to decide which city to grow by how you service their needs. Yeah, the ones which I'm putting all of the goods into definitely have grown. The ones that I'm giving the spanners to. I'm kind of just hanging out here watching trains now. I wonder if Will's still here. Will, wanna watch? I'm sure Will. This definitely isn't helping Will's want of playing this game. Hanging out by the embankment bridge. Exactly. Veldeck takes full responsibility for any lack of sleep playing this game. Right, train the biggest and newest technology away to one city. I'm slightly concerned by the fact that I haven't seen one of the trains from the other line go by yet. I've seen plenty go for that line. This concerns me. Futile Road, good morning. Loving this game at the moment? Nice. See, there goes another one. That's like the fourth or fifth one that's gone past. We haven't seen one for the other track yet. One for the other line. Stuck? Again? They lost? Loving the station there with the two tracks through the middle. Nice. Hey, there goes one. I'm slightly concerned because I haven't seen many of those compared to these passenger trains from the first line that I built. I'm kind of liking the overall. Hey, the Iron Wolf host. How you doing? Kind of liking what I end up with here. It's huge monstrosity. Hey. Why is she gasping? And like poking her with a stick or something? Where are they all? There's another one. Oh, they're all full. One over there, one over there. Right, what does the line stats say? 38 million. Food. Vehicle. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's put 10 on it. There's no future lines after the station. And next step is also to have these go through. And have some extra lines for this stop too. For bypass. Something that I didn't do here. Arguably you could almost do that sort of there. Change track to this method. It's kind of based off stuff that I've seen around here. Interestingly enough too. How we doing? There's a lot of passengers. Where am I from? Australia. Melbourne specifically. Actually interesting seeing from the outside in people talking about the trains in Melbourne, and it's funny, everyone here hates it, but apparently it's like most people call it like surprisingly comprehensive for the size of the city. Like most cities like Melbourne don't have as much track as we have. Really interesting. Hello from the UK. Nice, you're also from the UK. I think I increased the frequency a little bit. Yeah, look at that, 6 million. Making the big monies. Series 1042. What are you? Can I replace you? Because these are starting to get a little old. Where is it? There. Austrian. 140, 260. What are you? 2.1. 1.2. So I'm significantly. I'm gonna take a gamble on it. I mean, this is my big money maker, this one. I hope it pays off. I might need to change. Realistically, I might need to change it to high-speed rails as well to get more out of it. I just don't know if it'll actually make money. 279 million in the hole. Oh, looking a little sad. It's actually a cheap train. What are you carrying? Anchors. Are you? Two. Cool. Hey. Cool. Let's just do that. Is related to menthol? Good question. I can't think right now. Oh, here we go. Yeah, not a lot of people survived that one. Ow, it actually filled up. Nice. Is that a streamliner? This is... What did it say it was? It is a US style locomotive. Oops. F series. Standard F. Which is a it's a train that basically exists everywhere. They were called B-types here, I believe. It's actually interesting. Around here is a weird mix because they're a mixture of most of the trains imports. So there's a mixture of UK and US style trains. I just upgraded this one. Hopefully, because this is faster than the Crocodile, it'll, that's a little rough. Probably speed that up, streamline that a little bit. Hopefully, because it's going faster, it should get a little bit more efficient. Winston's been renamed to the engineer who drove them. Wouldn't surprise me. They were pretty prolific. They were, it's a kiddies high. Hey, Dawn. We're just watching trains go back and forth right now. I just remember there's like a, there's like a picture somewhere which has got like one of the, not one of these, this style of train, but a similar one. Oh, hey. Beam train. I mean, this thing is going faster. So you get this, all the American GE right next to like a British shunter. And then you see, like, in the background, some other American thing. Oh, you wake up in pain, that's no good. Need more efficient steam train? Yeah. I mean, I think this one's already running in a expense minimized state. Cost efficient mode. Expense minimized. How are our lines doing? We're still on 49. Yeah, still 49 million on Ashton. Where's the other one? That probably helps see it. Negative 6 million. Hmm. 2,000 people? I think it was. Yeah, 2,000 people capacity. To 2,000. Yeah, they're both the same capacity. It's only 3 million now. I mean, Ashton is still the big stonk maker. Use it from the phone, but there's nowhere. It's funny. 100 people per train. Thereabouts, yeah. 220. Big person. Oh no. It'd be great if it was. That would be some big stonks. That would be some stonks. One there. Gets up to speed in no time. Yeah, the line... Ooh, 90. Oh, it's probably limited, speed limited by the bridge, isn't it? Yeah, I might have overdone it. Get rid of 2 of them. Bring it down to 8. Let's do a little bit of a high-speed switcheroo. Bring on the high-speed section. Ooh, angry game. Like that. Did I mention wheel about realistic train acceleration mod factory gives a check on sign? Yeah, it's probably not good for the workforce. We'll see. I love the little sections of non-high speed. How fast does it go now? Probably still slow on the bridge. Yeah. Okay, let's modify this bridge then. Off the bridge? Good. Stay off the bridge. I'm not sure if you can... I assume there is a way that you can do this without fully demolishing the entire bridge, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm just going to roll with it. You want to make me do the same bridge, aren't you now? Because it's rude and mean. An 80. So 180. Yeah, 90. I mean, that one brings it up to 300. That's impressive. Nice and lumpy. These are the same speed. How's that? I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it. Right, just because I'm feeling generous, these tracks can get high speed as well. High speed difficated. Like that. It's our time. We're almost time's up too. Badly. Wish it weren't true, but it is true. It is almost time's up time. Yeah, the speed limit on the bridge is really annoying. As I say, like it'd be nice if I could replace the bridge without demolishing the whole bridge. Fortunately, it doesn't. I can't see an option to do that. We don't want that one high speed. That one high speed rated. Boing. Because we want the high speed lines to be the through lines. Yeah. Right, you. 79800. I'm gonna find the formula. Why'd you dip down to 90? It's one of those things. Take some figuring out. Alright, you. It's probably a bit of lumpiness in it, in the track somewhere. $60, $70. I think these get to 140, don't they? 97. Why are they only 120? A little faster. Actually, I think the wagons only go to 120, come to think of it. It was kind of a waste. I always forget about the wagon speed limits. Yeah, 120. They only go to 120. But the train itself goes to 140. So I can't really use the high speed yet. Now the boats. The boats haven't seen some love in a while. Actually, how rusty are they first before we change them? I mean, because these things are still technically turn of the century combustion steamers. These are antiques, these things. What is it that? They're from 1913 to 1985. Okay, not that bad. You go up to 220 from basically double. Hey! Just got a bit of wagon. There it is. Huge. Let's not replace it with the oil tanker. We also have the tugs as well. Tugboats. I might need to delete one from each, at least. Just because of that massive increase in capacity. So you... Back to all of you. That's like, from being really young. It's, familiar to me for some still around. It's one of those kinds. 2025. 189, 210. So it's going to dangle over a little bit. Actually, they look familiar. Fortunately, it doesn't dangle over entirely. Still built for regional trains in inner cities. It's just one of those wagons that it's just like universally just really good. Oh yeah, different colour of course. There we go, we're getting up to the 130s now. So I can justify the high-speed rails. Oh. You're probably going to have difficulty turning around though because you're dangling off the end. Yeah. Well, we can fix that by demolishing your track. Demolish your track, you can't complain anymore. There is madness in the method, I swear. I'll just extend this. Single train station up in big cities. Seems to be pretty fine with it. At least I mean, this city here has managed just fine on one track so far, amazingly. Going to be a little bit curvy now. Brings it down to 100. I don't think the train's ever going to really pull into station at that kind of speed, and I must admit. Yeah, most of the train stops that I've got are surprisingly tiny. Ooh. Are you happy now? No, you're still pointing in the wrong way. Turn around, damn it. At least I'm still in the above the 2 billion stonks, so I'm still kind of making money, even though I'm spending a lot. What's that time at? 10 more minutes. Oh, wasn't it control or something? Shift? No, that's a single piece. Control shift? No. Wasn't there a button to press to make it do a larger area? Fairly certain. I remember someone saying there was a button press to do that. Ten minutes to ending. Even though technically it's 10 o'clock now. I started recording at hour 49 ago. Yeah, already. I mean, still hardly using the thingy. Wow, 300. Yeah. It's amazing that's still losing money. I mean, there's a lot of people on there. Honestly, not sure anything but 100k and 400k. It's 5 to 7 lines used per sticker. Relief ever at the same time. It has usually have grass on them. A lot of that stuff doesn't really get used anymore. A lot of that, like the small time switching cargo stuff doesn't really get used. Still 300. I'm starting to regret demolishing those trains. I think I just need to give it time to settle in. No? I want to go to Macclesfield. Eh? At least you made some? Yeah, at least you made some of it. Now we're losing passengers. Yeah, I need to add more trains. More trainikins. More honks. Alright, they're going back in. We did manage to suck some of them up. Oh, you're actually a good candidate for changing. Because we have... Where are we? We're spanners. You don't carry spanners. You carry spanners. Yeah, you're a nice... That train's actually really cheap and really nice for cargo. It's just completely full. Hey! 3 trains all taking off at once. Can't keep up. The other line's train because it's got the high-speed rails. Here's the other one. Had to play in 3-ish hours? And a train. Going nice and slow. Alright. Yeah. Something zooming there. Now, what else was super bad? Those oil trains. Hongs? That like crap? Sounds like me yesterday. And this last thing we'll do is change up these. What was the crocodile worth? 1 million. We're changing it. We're actually saving on repair costs or saving on the thingy costs. Train actually. That's one of the. Oh, it's the actual oil train. Other one will be around here somewhere. I think that's actually it too. There it is. Rusty old thing. So beat up. What made you hang this? Aww. They are impressive. I mean, I probably should slow the speed down to real time, then you get a more of a sense of how fast it's pulling into the station. Both of you even. Oops, wrong one. Car. May have actually reduced their capacity slightly. That thing's fully packed on wood. I can't take any more. I'm actually maxing these two out too. Yeah, see, these don't need as many anymore. As time goes on, the number of boats needed is progressively decreased. Processing speed's that slow? It's limited by processing speed, this thing. It's processing as much as it can. So it's getting as many, as much lumber as it can to process. I think it's still getting just enough in time for the next train to cycle. Even this arguably is slowed down. I mean, it's also fully backed. This entire supply chain's maxed out. Who else is very bad? You. What do we replace you with? What do you cost? 1 million. Oh, 90, 120. Probably actually do that as well. That. That. Yeah. Hopefully that'll continue to make money. That one's already in the mediocres. So no, that's still an old one. Might be confusing. Horsepower, attractive force. I have no idea what is what. They're both sort of intertwined. Attractive force. Normally attractive force refers to how much of that power we can put down. Like having good horsepower, like higher horsepower is better. Attractive force is how much it can actually propel itself forward, but it depends on how the game actually deals with it. You're up to 300 again. 300 stonks. Most games don't simulate it particularly well. Like OpenTTD, for instance, does not simulate power very well. More horses and more powerful horses, yes. Give you some high speeds. High speed stonks. Oh. What'd I do? Why are you angry? Nope, you're not angry anymore. Very good. Carry on. It's interesting that it's just still not making money. I could upgrade it to the same standard as that one. Potentially. Not really making money. This is also very bad. I mean, they're probably not helping the cause. Wish I could just select all trams. Upgrade all connected. You think so? Bad. Yoka. Bad. I take it that the condition decays with the pollution rate. Ah, peace. Oh, I think they were actually very. Oh no, they're very bad. Amazingly, these are bad already. That's slightly concerning because they're brand new, aren't they? Oh no, I think they're some of the originals. More horse equals more. Forget the term. So more dead weight. Yeah, something like that. I can't think of how it works out. As I say, it's very likely the game probably just doesn't even simulate it correctly anyway. Anyway, where were we? You, very bad. Good. You, good to Yoka, very bad. I think these trams are done for. I mean, these were good until the 1970s, so they're kind of reaching the end of their life. Pain in the ass going through all this all the time, though. Does not take long. Everything to go bad. Making me upgrade these things all the time. That was the wrong vehicle, wasn't it? That can't carry bread. That one carries bread. Your grain, so you can do that one. Fuel. Ooh. Banners. Banners is that. Stone. That's that one. Tools is again the covered one. That one. That's it. Trains. I think they're all fine. Boats are all fine. There's some mediocre, but that's about it. Fine is enough for now. Right, that's 2 hours now. That's an autosave. And I think on that note, we're out of here. That's the next thing to fix. That little issue there. So let's just find. Hang on. Nope, we're not quite done yet. Not quite done yet. You need to be that and that. So, on that note, I shall park it here. We shall see the trains zoom by as we wrap up.